waist held down like a paperweight. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, on a paper chase. Make the bass blow out with the 808s, out with the 808s, down like a paperweight. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, on a paper chase. Make the bass blow out with the 808s, out with the 808s, wait. They just told me slow my drinking like the AA. I just couldn't even answer with a straight face. If you try to do me dirty, make his playmate vacate. Took it to my place, hey, thinking how I'm picking on you, look up in the trap. Kick it with the click and keep on creeping with the gap. Acting all the act, don't know how to act. Some nigga check my shit and my bitch brought it right back. It's like that way, my dogs bite back. Hey, my fabric caution running, I ain't check the price tag. I might hijack a new iMac. Boy, I'm about to try to push me, might snap. I'm like that, I might sidetrack. To pull up, have you thought of it, she got a thigh gap. It's like that, try to fight back. My wrist is like a river, finna need a kayak. Held down like a paperweight. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, on a paper chase. Make the bass blow out with the 808s, out with the 808s, down like a paperweight. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, on a paper chase. Make the bass blow out with the 808s, out with the 808s, down like a paperweight. I'm just making my rounds like it's make or break. I don't fuck with clowns, I don't play with fake. I'm just rolling up loud like an 808, loud like an 808, down like a paperweight. I'm just making my rounds like it's make or break. I don't fuck with clowns, I don't play with fake. I'm just rolling up loud like an 808, loud like an 808. Detonate, medicate, cook a bomb and detonate. I'm trapping in the booster, put that right up on my resume. I levitate, elevate, separate from any hate. I'm smoking on that presidential, looking like the head of state. I'm getting paid every day, getting laid every way. My homies had to get away, so pulling as the getaway. Yo way, Chevrolet, upgrade, escalate. Still I'm moving cautious, if I don't they might interrogate. Getting A's, medicate, cook a bomb and detonate. I'm trapping in the booster, put that right up on my resume. I let them hate, ventilate, penetrate their mental state. Peeping from my angles, got them looking like the NSA. Rep champ, heavyweight, yo clamp, featherweight. All I did was take a chance, you would just go hesitate. Net worth, escalate, network, making plays. When life would give me lemons, I put lean up in my lemonade. I just do net worth, escalate, network, making plays. Life would give me
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. Touch my tra-la-la.
We're gonna watch a video so that I can wake up because I didn't go to sleep, but I'm still like I closed my eyes, resting. Good morning.
Get cut. But basically let it grow, basically let it flow.
Oh yeah, get them locks going.
Getting jealous. Let it grow out. You got those. You always got those ideas of like, oh man, we'll let my hair grow out and have like that old money haircut. Like one of these. Yeah. Be that like the Instagram dude or like, oh, I'm gonna grow my hair out and I'm gonna go look like this guy. No, you're not. No, you're not. A rat like this dude. But I can look like that if I just let my hair grow.
Don't work like that.
They're gonna bring you right
Oh,
back.
get him! Oh, he's back. More Chris Hansen. Woo! We got one that's titled "We Have a Runner." Yes. So maybe,
Just maybe. We could tase him, baby.
some sweet. I don't remember. It's been a bit since we did take down. Did we tell the people that you got that message about?
Oh, yeah. We told everybody, I think, that we were,
If you still got it, you should pull up the picture and I'll stick it in front of the camera and see if I can get it to show it. But right here, that's us. Some predators gonna get caught. They're gonna see the duo ready to tase them. Yes, sir. And this is not sponsored, but you too can also have your picture in the Sting House if you like become a member of the True Blue channel. Like, I forget how much you gotta pay, but they'll just print out a picture, whatever you want, and stick it in there.
That's fucking
I asked him
awesome.
if he's into younger girls. He said, "How young are we talking?"
They're in the.
I said,
they're
"My
in the
daughter's
Sting
15."
House, hey.
He said, "Oh damn, I'm not trying to go to jail."
That was
He
the
said, "Do you have a
picture
pic of
that they
both of
made.
y'all? And
Oh,
what
my
are we talking
puppy.
about as her involvement?
Oh,
Just curious. Like, is she watching or participating?"
Because going through all the notes of the conversation so far, and it's like, oh, she's 15. I ain't trying to go to jail, but
You just
I
want
don't know.
this,
What's the
that's all you
plan?
want.
Was she getting involved or what? You know, just curious. You know, just not that I'm interested. Just a little curious. Yeah. Leave the door open there.
You just want to watch me and her, but what if I'm fat and old and have a small dick?
Well, first off, Chris is a master of taking notes because he's just been like waving his finger down at the bottom of that pad of paper, like
Right.
And the dude's just like reading paragraph after paragraph. And he's like, yeah. He's gonna sit down, and the first thing he's gonna say to this guy is, "So I hear you got a small wiener." You a little worried about that? You brought it up during the conversation that you might be old and fat and have a small wiener. What do you plan on doing with that wiener?
Have her in a comfortable place to get some experience, as long as you're clean and gentle. He said, "I'm definitely clean. Are y'all at a house?" We said, "Yes."
What this conversation they got going on here? Like they're pretending that they're trying to give the young lady some experience, and the dude was starting off like, "I ain't trying to go to jail. I ain't doing that, but yeah,
I mean, I'm clean, you know.
gentle,
Fine.
you know, and small wiener, so you know, I'm perfect for the job."
He asked if we wanted a picture of him with no shirt on, and we said, "Whatever floats your boat."
And he sent it.
He sent it with.
Do we think that's him, or do we think that's
I don't know. Probably.
We're about to find out.
All right, now exchanging pictures. Get a picture with his shirt off. Okay, all right.
Is whatever floats your boat, is that a Southern thing, or do people say that everywhere?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Whatever floats your boat, man. I say it.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats that, whatever floats your boat. You want to send us a picture of yourself? You know, when you come to meet a 15-year-old girl, go, oh, whatever floats your boat, man. Go ahead. Do you. Surprised he didn't
You
send
should have sank that boat.
Surprised he didn't send like a little wiener picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down, but she is 18, right, in quotations. And we said, "I've already told you she's 15, LOL." He said, "Okay, but I'm going to act like you were just kidding and that she's really 18.
What?
I like the quotations too.
Yeah.
She's 18, right?
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's 15. Oh, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. So when Chris Hansen asked me, I'd be like, oh, she said she was 18.
In quotations, we got it right here.
Oh, you see, in the
That's what
modern
they said.
in the modern age, Chris, you have to understand that my feelings can become facts. How
I chose that.
I choose to identify as a man who sees her as an 18-year-old. So that's not how any of that works.
He said, "Okay, gotcha, I can handle that. I will for sure. I don't have a huge, so it'll be fine. There's no chance."
He keeps talking about us.
Yeah.
He's talking about. In case you didn't hear me the first time, tiny wiener, tiny wiener.
I'll
Like,
be perfect for this job.
just so you know, I'm just getting you guys ready so that you're not surprised I get embarrassed of how tiny it actually is. Okay, super small.
He said, "I don't know, this makes me nervous as hell."
And the man has every right to be nervous because waiting for him is a sheriff's office decoy, a detective from Ghost
He's telling
posing
him
as
that he
the
has a
mother
small dick.
in Me.
I love that one pic they did of like Chris Hansen in the shadows upstairs, like Chris Batman Hansen. He's just waiting.
The man who says he won't hurt the 15-year-old is actually 41-year-old Dustin. Our porch camera picks him up as he drives up to the house in his black Range Rover.
Black Range Rover, 41-year-old, looks like he goes to the gym, got a small wiener. Everything checks out.
Decoy mom and daughter duo head out to the porch to wait for him.
Oh my God, it's so cold! Oh my God, hurry up!
A little excited. Yeah, jumping up and down.
Like, oh my God, we're so excited that you're here. Hurry up. Like, oh boy. Better hurry, get in
He
there.
does hurry too.
The hidden cameras placed in the
Where's that,
foyer
Virginia?
and the kitchen capture the entire exchange.
I'm gonna grab my vape.
Oh, he's coming up on the porch, you know, like look around, you know, like in the house, and it's got that echo, like there's not actually any furniture in
I
it.
think.
Yeah.
Look, he's
There is though. It's like it's got stuff.
okay.
So, what is on the ceiling? I don't know. It's like
guy.
bugs.
Yeah.
The house has always bugged me. I know they go out and like they either like find something that they can
Or
rent
save
or film
Yeah,
in
you
that
saved
people
me
let them
the vape.
use for the calls
like
or
that
whatever.
guy.
But it's I'm always so judgmental of the house. I'm like, freaking giant cockroaches on the roof right here.
Well, it's hers. It's Molly. She owns this house. We don't run.
He's like, whose truck? Everybody's like, I can see the truck out the window. There's a lot of windows in this place. This is the giveaway right here. The sheet over the window that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Giovanni, that's a cute ass
That's when they should know.
The blackout kitchen.
They've been busted. It's time. Chris Hansen's gonna emerge.
He's gonna jump from the rafters over there and float down.
Oh, you got the little cameras sitting up there too. Yeah.
Okay.
Just relax with her.
Yes.
She hasn't. What are you nervous about? Because it's for sale. We staged it.
Hey, how are you? No, you don't
Oh! Oh! Wait, why's there a camera there? Doom, 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 doom.
The boss just starts playing. Oh no! I gotta get out of here. Oh gosh.
do this because they're gonna bring it right.
Oh, get him! Oh, he's running.
Oh!
I mean, so he got his water bottle in his hand.
He's like, wait a minute.
Oh shit. This one's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't say go.
Ain't ready.
Dustin makes a run for it, and we all know that never turns out well for anyone.
Oh, he's gone though.
There's like 20 people that came running out of.
See, I would have jumped.
If he goes.
Everybody come
I would have
down here.
jumped those stairs.
Tase him! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah!
Yeah, tase him.
Yeah, the taser call, yeah.
I don't even know if he got it, but man.
He's just up here on the porch like,
That's all they want.
yes,
That's
very
all they
good.
want is them to get tased.
Chris, they're like,
Buff
you're still
Bros,
gonna have that
Dane
seat.
always wants that. He's like, yeah, tase him.
Once he's in cuffs, it's back to the kitchen to answer my questions as to why he thought it was okay.
Bring it back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Time to cook him. A long walk back. And all the cuts, it went pretty quickly, but I bet he's just like, mind's racing. It's like time is slowed down for him right now. He's like, all right, she's 18. I didn't know. Just talk. Kevin made me do it. What else?
It was their idea.
And then never thought of, I don't want to talk. Never comes up.
Yeah.
I mean, he can talk his way out of this. Look at that haircut. He's got like the faux hawk going on.
Surprised they've been busted out of cuffs.
Shoot, you see
He's
how-
like the only one as tall as Chris Hansen.
he's so swollen. He wants to stop right now and hit some chin-ups on that bar right there above him. Get my small wiener, my small balls, and all this testosterone I'm juicing up on.
I told you. I asked you not to run.
Yeah, that's tonight. I had to get the goons on you.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to do this to you, buddy.
Now what happened? Because you ran. What happened?
They got me pretty good.
They got you pretty good. Now we could have had this discussion a little easier than what you just went through.
He's like, no kidding, buddy.
I love the power play too. If you would have just did exactly what I tell you to do, guys, really, you had no choice since you walked in this house. You were done. You're at my mercy now.
What's your name?
Dustin.
And what are you doing here today?
I saw the older lady's ad and reached out to her. And then she hit me with a wonder if I was in that younger girls.
He's been pretty forthcoming. You know, he's super out of breath and
Yeah, probably getting tased.
just like. I mean, I know a lot of adrenaline and everything's pumping for him right now, but I like to imagine it's like one of those horror video games where you have this like the super small salmon bar.
Oh yeah.
The ghost team came after him and he like ran down the stairs and was like, oh dang.
Blah, blah, blah. I was just really coming for her. But I know it sounds like the other, but I was coming for the other one and I was not.
He was not.
I know it sounds like that. Right. I know you probably wrote it down like that. And probably watched the video of that.
I hope Chris hits him with like, well, it says here that you got a small wiener.
You chat online with her about the daughter. How old was the daughter?
She said 15.
15.
I thought she was kidding, but I wasn't. That's not even who I reached out to.
She thought she was kidding. This is the part where he
Why
believes
does the
she was
fucking
18.
music stop
yeah.
so soon?
You acknowledge that the daughter is 15.
It shouldn't do that.
You talk about having sex with the daughter.
I said that I wasn't okay with that.
No, that's not what you said. I've got the transcripts right here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
But I choose to believe that I did not say that. So get your story straight there, Mr. Hanson. My truth is my own.
And then you say she's 18, right? As if you want to cover up the fact that she's 15.
Yeah, because that's not cool.
I'm just gonna pretend like she's 18, even though she's 15. You say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's like, yeah, because it's not cool, Chris. It's very uncool. But you said that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very uncool of you, sir.
You say, I don't have a huge dick, so... Yeah, you do. I don't have a huge dick, so it'll be fine. You said that, right?
If that's what it says, yeah.
Oh, he don't want to admit that out loud. Oh, okay. All right.
It gets to that part. Do I have to do this? Chris like, yeah, you do. But I mean, really, he doesn't.
Chris
He
Hansen
doesn't,
could not
yeah.
wait to
Like Chris is
read
law
that.
enforcement, but it's like
That he could not wait.
the
to
conversation
read
we always have about, you're not the cops, are you? No, we're not the cops. The cops lied to me?
Yeah.
The cops don't have to tell you the truth. Like, that's never been a thing, ever. I don't know where that belief even comes
How are
from.
you
Like,
doing?
cops do justice. They
How
have to
are
use
you?
the truth so that way that I can
I
use that
fixed some of
against
the
them.
alerts. I don't know.
The cops will be like, hey, your buddy's over here squealing on you. He's telling you that you got a small wiener and you're here for a 15-year-old.
I didn't touch it.
How dare he? Yeah,
So-
he has to do it.
I feel like the guy with the pole with the mic on it really missed the opportunity. Like when Chris asked him, he's like, oh yeah, so you said something about a small wiener, right? And he just like stick that right in his face. Like, what is that? Go ahead. Well, say it again.
And then they defer to it. Well, if that's what it says,
You said that, right?
If that's what it says, yeah.
I feel like that's almost like an attempt to sidestep responsibility for what the transcripts do say.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. I guess if it's in there, then sure. I guess.
What do you do for a living, Dustin?
In sales,
In sales, and what do you sell?
commercial products,
Commercial products like what?
like roofing supplies.
Roofing supplies?
God dang.
I honestly thought he was gonna be a GNC guy. Like creatine, bro, it gets pumped.
You gotta get your whey isolate and your mono whatever creatine. It's gonna be like $400 for the stuff that we sell, even though you can get the same stuff off Amazon for like 20. Yeah, but also get your card. Yeah, god dang, GNC was a freaking. I hated that place.
Man.
I'd go in there because I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm working out. I need to get buff, and everything's like super expensive, and it's got all these words I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the roofers, man. I mean, god dang, this is like the third person that deals with like roofing materials or installs roofs that they've caught just on the True Blue version.
Just on True Blue, right?
From just what we've watched.
I know. And we just kind of pick around too.
It's so crazy. God dang. Like they got all the old TCAT videos, and then they have True Blue where they're doing it again, and they have their free videos that we go and watch. But whenever Chris is here with us, they have like well over 100 now.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they have like 11 seasons or something, and they're still going. How many more roofers are there, Dane?
Stop!
There's somebody watches me right now who's like husband's a roofer, or they're like, and they're like, God, look, all right. I have a property development business, so we work with contractors a lot, and listen, man, roofers are a different breed of people.
Oh my god. Now that you,
They're wild.
now
If
that
you're out there in the
that-
sun, you're getting
All right,
baked on the roof.
I'm gonna turn it back just a tiny
Even
bit.
though she's 15.
so
You
that
say
I
that,
can
right?
Go check my laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's like, yeah, because it's not cool, Chris. It's very uncool. But you said that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very uncool of you, sir.
You say, I don't have a huge dick, so yeah, you do. I don't have a huge dick, so it'll be fine. You said that, right?
If that's what it says, yeah.
Oh, he don't want to admit that out loud. Oh, okay. All right.
It gets to that part. Do I have to do this? He's like, yeah, you do. But I mean, really, he doesn't.
He doesn't, yeah.
Like, Chris is in law enforcement, but it's like the conversation we always have about, you're not the cops, are you? No, we're not the cops. The cops lied to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
The cops don't have to tell you the truth. Like, that's never been a thing ever. I don't know like where that belief even comes from. Like, cops, the justice, they have to use the truth so that way that I can use that against them. The cops will be like, hey, your buddy's over here squealing on you. He's telling you that you got a small wiener and you're here for a 15-year-old. How dare he? Yeah,
So-
he has to do it.
I feel like the guy with the pole with the mic on it really missed the opportunity. Like when Chris asked him, he's like, oh yeah, so you said something about a small wiener, right? And he just like stick that right in his face. Like, what is that? Go ahead. Well, say it again.
And then they defer to it. Well, if that's what it says,
You said that, right?
If that's what it says, yeah.
I feel like that's almost like an attempt to sidestep responsibility for what the transcripts do say.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. I guess if it's in there, then sure, I guess.
What do you do for a living, Dustin?
In sales,
In sales, and what do you sell?
commercial products,
Commercial products like what?
like roofing supplies.
Roofing supplies?
Goddamn.
I honestly thought he was gonna be a GNC guy. Like creatine, bro, I get you pumped.
You gotta get your whey isolate and your mono whatever creatine. It's gonna be like $400 for the stuff that we sell, even though you can get the same stuff off Amazon for like 20. Yeah, but also get your card. Yeah, god dang, GNC was a freaking. I hated that place, man. I'd go in there because I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm working out. I need to get buff, and everything's like super expensive, and it's got all these words I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the roofers, man. I mean, god dang, this is like the third person that deals with like roofing materials or installs roofs that they've caught just on the True Blue version.
Just on True Blue, right?
From just what we've watched.
I know. And we just kind of pick around too.
It's so crazy. God dang. Like, they got all the old TCAT videos, and then they have True Blue where they're doing it again, and they have their free videos that we go and watch, but whenever Chris is here with us, they have, like, well over 100 now.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they have, like 11 seasons or something, and they're still going, how many more roofers are there, Dane?
Stop!
There's somebody watches me right now who's, like, husband's a roofer, or they're like,
I need
they're like,
5 more subs,
Look,
but
all right.
I need a lot more viewers.
I have a property development business, so we work with contractors a lot, and
Maybe we'll get it next month.
listen, man, roofers are a different breed of people. They're wild. If you're out there in the sun, you're getting baked on the roof. You're a hard working person, and kudos to you. But some of those guys, they've had a couple of heat strokes or something, and something's happened. And at some point, they also fell like a meth needle and lost some teeth and stuff.
Slip fell. Like,
God bless them.
Landed on the meth needle. Oh man.
I'm just joking. It's a noble profession. You need roofers because the freaking roof's gonna leak, and all of a sudden I'm gonna be called back. Hey, I need my roof work done back. Hey, Cinnamon Toast Kid, I heard you got a problem with roofers.
You're like, heck no, we're booked forever.
But then I'll hit him with the Uno card. I'm caught.
Do I gotta call Chris?
Do I need to call Chris Hansen? I got his number.
And how's that going for you?
Great.
Great. You make a good living?
Yep. Just threw it all away.
You just threw it all away. You ask, has she had an orgasm?
What?
I think he just had one.
Oh my God, no, he did not.
Multiple dates. Multiple. The first one was when they asked about a small wiener. He was like, oh.
You talk about the mother watching you have sex with the 15-year-old girl.
Over there. Guy's
He's
nervous.
trying to think of something real quick.
Got his nervous tick going over there. He's really trying to get a sip of that drink right now. He just can't reach it. He's like,
You ask if this is a setup. Why were you so worried about being a setup?
It's clear. I'm an idiot.
It's clear you're an idiot.
I really need to get. I need to get a bingo card, like a big one, like printed out, and like put over here, so like with like mark on it, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, we should.
We can like hold up and be like, yes. That's what I need to do. I need to do that. He's hitting a lot of them.
Did you
I
decide?
didn't. That's not what I reached out for.
But that's what you came here for. It's clear from the chats,
Good.
right? The crime is committed in the chat.
Okay.
You crossed the line.
I was baited into that.
You
That's
weren't
not
baited into anything, sir.
Got baited. They tricked him.
Wow.
They tricked him. How dare
Wow.
they? How dare they tell him that it's a 15-year-old and like go through the whole plan and he agreed to show up?
Yeah, and then get a plan for it.
They tricked him.
Yeah. Wow. Chris don't take that either. Chris does not take your smack talk.
Sir, you could have not showed up here,
You're right. Yeah.
but you did. Talking about having oral sex with a 15-year-old girl. Talking about not hurting her because your manhood's not that big.
No! Tell him, Chris! Get him! Get him! Yes!
You sent a picture of yourself
To her mother.
to her mother,
Older lady.
knowing that there was a plot afoot for you to have sex with the 15-year-old daughter as well.
I was not going to.
I'm gonna say this guy's not very good at making sales.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
How's that career going? Great. Next to doubt.
On the spot thinking and your I don't know, your believability is poor. It's like they're reading the chat back to you and he's like, oh, this guy's coming to meet the mom. It says here you weren't. No.
You have a criminal record, Dustin? You do for what? I'm going to find out,
Yeah, that's fine.
so go ahead.
You can find out.
Well, tell me.
Well, that's a threat. You know, he's got a prior history about what you find out.
You gonna find out.
You just wait. I'm just waiting till I break up these cuffs, Chris. You gonna find out. And then it's something like he's a flasher. He gets up and like takes his shirt off and woo, runs out the door. My God, he struck again. Did you see that small wiener? No, I didn't. Nobody did.
No one did.
And what's the criminal record for?
Possession.
Possession of what?
Marijuana.
Marijuana.
Marijuana. Possession of marijuana. I was hoping it'd be something cool, like something that fit his character more, like possession of like possession of narcotics. It's like all the TRT and the HGH.
Oh yeah.
You know? then we'd be like, oh, that's why everything's small. That's keep us together.
And you're telling me that for the first time in your life this evening, you get online and talk about having sex with a teenage girl,
Yes.
and you come over here with condoms in your pocket or in your
Yeah.
car?
Yes.
Condoms in your pocket.
This guy hates his life right now. He hates it.
end. Nah, keep making him squirm. It's beautiful.
I know, but you're here, Dustin. You're here.
Yeah,
You got online, you engaged in a conversation, you broke the law soliciting a child for sex.
I wasn't trying to do that.
You did it. I have the transcripts.
That was good too.
Please, anybody, get me out of here.
Just book me, please.
I am digging a hole here and I hate it. I just can't seem to stop talking.
I can't bend over any further. Just gonna crawl in a hole and die.
Dustin, there's something you need to know, and that is I'm Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I know you are.
You know who I am. Have you seen the stories?
You're
And
like-
what have you thought of the guys who showed up at the stores? Sick.
I always love this question. It's like, because there's so many things that they've done over the years that are now like, it's like a script, right? There's certain things.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you know, something you should know. I'm Chris Hansen, and like if they say I know who you are, then it's like, got him, and here comes a whole nother string. Dialogue unlocked.
What do you think of the show?
They're disgusting. Oh, how about that? Yes, indeed.
Sick. And now you're one of those guys, Dustin. So what does that make you?
Disgusting.
What does that make you?
Disgusting.
Nothing.
I'm sorry?
Nothing.
Nothing?
It makes you nothing.
I love it. So what does that make you? But they can never like self-reflect and like admit. It's always gotta be like, well, that's not me.
I'm different.
I'm different. I didn't have any intention because I said so.
Is there anything else you want people to know about this?
No.
Why did you run, Dustin?
Because I made a mistake.
You made a mistake.
I was just about to say, it's like, of course there wouldn't be an episode if he didn't talk, but it's like he gets to the point where he like stops saying things, and it's like I always have this thought in the back of my head that I shouldn't say what you should do, you know, because I want these guys to flounder and fail. But it's always so interesting of how much they just like take their foot and just shove it in their mouth through the entire conversation, and to a point to where they figure it out, I guess, and they stop talking.
Yeah. He's got a nice way with it. Man. He's got years of experience with this interview process to make you insert said foot.
Like the condom question, right? I've talked about this a lot of times. Did you bring condoms? Yes or no? Both answers are bad.
Both suck.
Both answers are bad.
Yeah.
You did? Oh, so what does that mean? You didn't, so you came here and you didn't bring Oh my God.
That's even worse.
I love all the loaded questions are my favorite.
So you thought running from a situation like this would be a good idea?
But then he talks about why did he run, because he messed up, he did something wrong. Oh, did you? did you mess up? So now you admit you made a mistake and you maybe did have some intention. Yeah, that says a lot right there.
Yeah.
You're gonna like run away from your problems. We're getting into like a high-speed chase because you actually got into your car. Like, what was the plan there?
Are you a married fella?
No.
No. Do you have kids?
Yes.
You do have kids. And how old are those children?
No way.
That's another one of those questions to where like, statistically more than likely, you know, well, I say that, some of these guys that show up. But I mean, somebody that's, like, you know, older than, I say that, but even like a lot of these young guys that have been showing up have like multiple kids. But anyway, it's another one of those questions to where if there's anything there, it just immediately is even worse.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you have kids. All right. How old are they? Wow. It's for some reason in this situation that his daughter is much younger is like somehow it's worse when they're like, I have kids and they're the same age as the decoy.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's bad either way, but still, like it's like when they're like, oh, you're here to meet a 13 or 15-year-old girl. You got kids. How old are they? And if they're like the same age or near the same age or even older, then you're just like, ugh,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you? Ugh.
And if a fellow came over to the house where that child of yours lives, trying to have sex with that child, how would you react?
Terrible.
Terrible. And so why should this situation be any different?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
I do like that too, because like it's underage is underage. Now there is like, I think, I don't know the exact definition, but between like pedophile and predator, there's like, there is like a distinction in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually,
Based on age, or the age gap?
So yes, it comes down to like what I believe is like puberty basically. Puberty, and there's different characteristics too. Like a pedophile, like pre-puberty, and then there's like grooming and kind of like a longer process. Then predators are like opportunistic, like to catch a predator, right? Like these guys, like, oh, I can go meet this underage person. It's after puberty.
Yeah.
That's more of like the predator profile. Then a pedophile would be like, you know, just someone who is around kids a lot and like try and, you know, they got the grooming and the long process kind of thing.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what I believe is like some of the major characteristics that differentiate the two.
Yeah.
So people on this show are generally in the predator category.
Right. That's why they kind of hover around that 15 number, right?
Yeah, well, like,
kinda
it's
the
like-
magic number
it's
to
like
know
there's
that
a-
this is way too young, but
Yeah.
also established teenager.
Yeah, well, imagine if it was like to catch a pedophile, right? And it's like, how would they be able to set up a sting to where
Yeah,
this person's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
to
you
meet like
can't. Yeah.
a 9-year-old or something, right?
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't. So it's they're targeting predators, but they're both fucking awful.
Yeah, throw them
I
both
like,
away.
I like getting
Anything else in your pockets?
While Dustin waits for the deputies to take him to the sheriff's office for further.
That. Remember the one guy that had like some stuff in his pocket and it was like it was an O-ring, you know, like a gasket or something like that. This guy's he's got his pinky ring in there.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
How you doing? Oh no! I hope that's not something for. Oh jeez. I'm also kind of surprised they like grabbed the guy and they sent him down and like interview with Chris and they like before emptying his pockets out. Like, I have imagined the cops were like, or maybe it's like I don't know if it's like a process kind of thing. Like once they start doing all that, they have to just kind of go, or if they just like empty his pockets out, throw him on the counter in front of Chris Hansen, and then continue the interview. Like his condoms and stuff are sitting there, and his whatever that thing is chilling.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
Giving them Miranda rights afterwards too. Like, yeah, no. Now that we're talking to you, you got some rights. Yeah, they didn't just start existing. You had them the entire time, but you chose to speak to Chris Hansen anyway. So welcome to the show. He's got that fat wallet too. Gosh,
No.
ain't no money in it. It's just like other
Credit
stuff.
cards.
Yeah.
All up in that.
As Chief Deputy Brian Witt emotionally explains his connection to Dustin. Chief.
Oh, this guy knows him.
Oh no!
No.
I mean, he said he went to jail before, so is this? Did he arrest him or something?
We help with the ministry group on Thursdays in the county, and in some cases we become close with those people, trying to help them.
Okay, so it's like a witnessing like church rehabilitation thing, you know, people that gone to jail, trying to get them involved in not just the community, but you know, they're trying to
help them out.
A moral kind of thing. Yeah.
Dustin was charged with electronic solicitation, traveling to meet a child to perform a sexual act, and human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
What?
Boy, go get him PDD's lawyer, I guess. If you want to get him off of that. Jesus.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about any of the Puff Daddy case because I'm just like,
Dude, I don't.
it's like, but like they didn't call. I don't think they had like anybody that they called to the stand. All they did was cross-examine.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden it's like, he didn't do it.
Dude, I would like to see if any of those jury members. They just come across some money somehow. I don't know.
It's
man.
just gonna be Bill Cosby and R. Kelly all over again. Like the other future stuff that's gonna happen is gonna end up being guilty for, and everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah. Or it'll be like freaking O.J. Simpson, to where he don't go to jail, but everybody knows.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do songs about it.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. That's the end of that. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. So here's our friends. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Yo, look, Chris, get him! Get him!
Welcome back to a series so marvelous, even Spider-Man is watching. In today's video, Asmongold has called out Hassan for crying about his PR and being a massive hypocrite. Hassan and his buddies are now sitting together giggling about Asmongold. iDubbbz might be in even bigger trouble than we initially thought. Deranged Hassan fans are confronting Ethan in real life. Streamer Destiny has tripled down on making fun of dead children. A new character, Dean Withers, has appeared and he's copying the Hassan Goon Squad, attempting to dox and ruin the life of somebody he disagrees with. Subscribe for a box of 20 chicken nuggets, lovely and delicious.
Let's up those numbers!
Now, quick recap if you missed last video. Basically, Hassan went on stream and started crying about his PR. He was basically crying that, you know, his fellow Twitch streamers and the general public perceive him as this toxic drama frog and have a bad impression of him. By the way, that's like the least of your worries. Or perceived as a terrorist supporter, which is a bit worse, but okay. So he was discussing ways to fix his PR. Well, Asmongold has responded.
I feel like the way I'm perceived in this, in the sphere of influencers is like dramatically different than the way I'm perceived in the adult politics world.
The adult politics world? Like, what do you mean by that? Also, didn't you get kicked out of the DNC? He got kicked out of the DNC. Like, Bernie will still not sit down to do a 1-hour interview with you. Like, I don't know about this, guys.
It almost feels like these are two alternative realities. Now, obviously, for my audience,
yeah, they are.
It's like mainstream news is way more important, but it does.
Why?
Drama that other people are trying to constantly create around me is fucking annoying, and I gotta.
I'm sure it sucks. I mean, can you imagine what it would be like if you just had people on the internet that would just make stuff up about you with no basis and just fucking put it out there and just say random shit with no evidence? Bro, that would be so annoying. Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, that would be really annoying. I wonder if Hassan does it to anybody else. Hassan would obviously know nothing about slander or defamation or spreading lies about people at all. Not like he does it all the time. I mean, lying about Asmongold pretty much constantly, and now he's complaining about his own PR, complaining about people spreading lies about him. For the most part, people are just pointing out things you've actually said and literally showing evidence, showing clips that you've actually been a part of. Now, Asmon pointed out the thing about the DNC and Bernie doesn't like him. I feel like at this point he's a joke to even his own political party, and I think everybody is starting to realize that he qualifies as this extreme outlier, which is pretty much why he will never win this fight. Moving on to Hassan giggling and kicking his feet with his friends talking about Asmongold.
Will not sit down to do a 1-hour interview with you. Like,
wait, what? Why does he? Oh, because he first said Bernie won't do more than 10 minutes with you. You're not a serious journalist. And I was like, Theo Vaughn did like a 3-hour interview with Bernie. Like, what is that? Does that mean he's a serious journalist? But I was like, oh, but I had actually interviewed Bernie.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
For an extended period of time. I think it was like 45-minute interview before that I did the sit-down thing with him. So now he's like up the ante. He's like, you got to do an hour with Bernie.
Yeah, it's like that video. Like when he's ragging on you in that video of the protest, where he's like, "Oh, I bet Hassan isn't even there because he's a baby."
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Hassan's there. They should arrest him.
Yeah, he's gonna slowly up the ante. An hour and 10 minutes. That's when you know.
Bernie won't live with Hassan.
Dude, how unbelievably cringe. He's like sitting there giggling, kicking his feet, like looking at his friends like, oh my god, I look cool, right guys? Right guys? I totally owned him, right? Dude, I don't know who the other people are, but this guy needs to get off Hassan's schlong. That spot is reserved for iDubbbz, Dan Clancy, the Hassan Orbit. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's like that spot is like a VIP reservations. It's got like a waiting list of 7. So you gotta wait in line first. You know, climb your way up through the schlong ranks. Make sure you get your real powers in the Gluckatron 9000. Make sure you got that Gluck Gluck ready, real good. Then only Hassan will accept you. After he's done visiting 50 more brothels, of course. Also, the point is that people actually don't like you. That's the whole point with Bernie and the DNC thing, is that he wants to say that people don't seriously consider you as a political commentator anymore. They consider you as this complete idiot who is so extreme that he should not be let into mainstream media. You're basically someone who is not sane enough to be the representation of the left or Democratic Party, right? And I feel like the thing with Asmongold talking about the whole protest is that he didn't actually expect you to go down there and actually commit crimes, you know, like blocking a highway, right? Because he thought that, okay, Hassan is crazy, but he doesn't actually stand up for what he believes in. But he was wrong. He was wrong. Okay, I'll admit that. He was wrong, that he underestimated how crazy Hassan actually is, right? And I hope, you know, for your sake, you blocked at least 3 babies from reaching the hospital that day. Then Hassan talks about his stalker accounts, which is basically the Yeet account, who is posting his own public stream clips.
He knows so much about everything you do because he follows the Hassan stalker accounts. Like, that clip isn't even interesting, yet he chooses to watch it. Yeah, I don't even understand what's going on here. Like, how did he arrive at this clip? This is like from the first like 5 minutes of my stream. There's not even like fucking 20,000 people in here at that point. Like,
Soccer accounts.
someone literally was just like, I guess, clipping it. Yeah. Yeah, braced.
Oh my god, I love how he says, how did he find this? And then he mentions it's in the first 5 minutes of his stream. How do you contradict yourself? Like, obviously you just opened your stream, buddy. It's like the very first section. Also, why is he so surprised that he is getting clipped? I mean, you're crying about your PR as a terrorist supporter. That is like the most clippable clip of all time. If I wanted the Hall of Fame for clips, I would clip that clip. You get me? Because it's like the most blatant hypocrisy possible, right? So it would be something your stalker account clips, who is not your stalker, obviously just posting clips from a variety of streamers. Of course, he mainly focuses on his son because he's the internet's favorite lol cow. He's probably gonna call me a stalker as well, but you know, I post about everybody. It just happens so that I'm currently covering him and he's messing up on a daily basis, right? That's not my fault, all right? The second he stops messing up, I move on to the next person. That's what I do. Okay, so after this, he calls Asmongold smug and says his face is like super smug and he's full of himself.
I love his smug face. Okay, I'm back in.
He hits pause. Yeah, they are on pause. Like, it's such a
No, I think like his smug face is awesome. Like, he thinks he's cooking right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's just like, yeah, based. There is an alternative reality. It's one where I live in, where everybody loves the fact that I don't take a shower. It's like, bro, you are a biohazard in the real world. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. The next title is Resident Evil Asmongold.
Yeah.
Dude, the fake laughs are absolutely crazy. Like, Hassan has got that shit on lock. He's been practicing that shit in the mirror or something. And not gonna lie, the guy on the side has a very good running in the position on Hassan's schlong. Because honestly, he's given him the entire experience here. He's like, okay, he might not be fully upgraded to the Gluckatron 9000, but he is at a stable Cluck 6000, of course. So, you know, just a little bit more glazing, and maybe you'll reach to the level of Dan Clancy. Although, I hear he's a little bit crazy, so maybe you don't want to mess with that guy, you know? Also, I swear Hassan has only one comeback. I've seen him use this like 500 times. Just, anytime he pulls up an Asmongold clip, he's like, based. Like, he really hates the fact that Asmongold says based. I don't know why. Maybe it's something that just triggers him. But honestly, he really needs to work on his roasting game. I mean, maybe watch like a Pegasus video or two. You got a couple tips, all right? Maybe, just saying. Also, I think in general, people would prefer a basement dweller such as Asmongold to a literal terrorist supporter. I feel like one of the options is a little bit worse, you know? Stavros really got to him. That guy absolutely obliterated him. Holy shit. If you guys missed the previous video, make sure to watch that one. That one's so good. Hassan will never be taken seriously because he's stupid and deeply insecure. The only people that like him are people stupider than him. That's okay. Let's not pretend that people stupider than Hassan, right? That's a very high bar to beat. Moving on to Tectone's response, he basically like paints a picture of this legendary downfall. It's a beautiful monologue, bit of a long clip, but bear with me.
It's like most people just like associate me with like Asmongold and shit.
No, people associate you with being a terrorist supporter. People associate you with the number one thing of being fucking retarded. Genuinely, genuinely. This fame that you have is temporary. Eventually the walls will close in. This little glass house that you live in will eventually shatter. Because what you're doing is demonstrably wrong. It is. You are not a good person. You are in fact a horrible person. And people associate you with being a scumfuck piece of shit. And that is it. And the only people that watch you are the people who are so fucking dumb that they think, well, this guy's left-leaning, which means I have to like him because I'm left-leaning. Yeah, I mean, wow. Congratulations on that mega brain take. Yeah, nobody's associating you with Asmongold, right? Unless they're thinking, wow, Asmongold is much better than this guy, and he lives in a fucking dumpster. Doesn't matter how much Gucci and Prada and gold watches and gold necklaces and diamonds that you wear and hair transplants you get and testosterone you inject. It doesn't matter how small your head is. There's a guy who wipes his walls with his own blood because he was too lazy to go to the dentist that is more successful than you, and he's not even trying. And that destroys you, doesn't it?
Oh my god, the absolute obliteration. Dude, I swear to god, like, Tectone has this shit prepped or something. Like, he just has a library of, like, Hassan insults in his head at all times, and he's just ready to rip that at any time. He just has everything ready. Like, I swear Hassan spoke for, like, 3 words, and Tectone went on this absolute insane, like, god-level rant. Now, obviously, he has a personal beef with Hassan because Hassan obviously brought up his dad and stuff, so he's sort of, like, fighting fire with fire there, so I kind of get it.
Content creators live in a totally separate plane of existence than like normal human beings do.
Sure, Hassan, your clique might be detached from reality because you're detached from reality, but there are a lot of content creators who are out there in the fucking mud trying to put their money where their mouth is, who are actually making a legitimate good change in the world rather than bitching and saying, well, you know what, I think Osama bin Laden was based.
Content creators live in a totally separate plane of existence where all they care about is content. So they're...
Brother, says you? What the f are you even on about? Are you gonna act like you're different? Brother, you have a panic attack in real life if you're down 2,000 viewers. When was the last time Hassan did a good deed off stream?
Okay, to be fair, you wouldn't really know about it if it was off stream, but I highly doubt he's doing anything. Like, everything has to be streamed for that guy. But I really do hate this argument that, you know, people are just creating content for the views and no reason else. Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe because I do it for a little more, you know, obviously it's entertainment, but it's also, you know, entertaining other people. I'm passionate about the whole thing. You know, you're making people's days as well. I don't know what Hassan's doing. Okay, probably radicalizing people into terrorist supporters, but, you know, I just essentially make fun of stupid people, so that kind of makes people's day. They're like, at least I'm not as much of an idiot as this guy, you know? But yeah, he's definitely, like, super detached from reality. That's not even a question. Then he talks about how Hassan himself is toxic, and it's not any, like, drama he's getting involved in.
Oh, he's just doing content, but his content is toxic because it invites a lot of like toxic backlash and toxic feedback from other very toxic...
Hassan, you call people rapists off of nothing. You call people pedophiles off of nothing, unprovoked. You told Asmongold he killed his own mother off of nothing. What are we talking? Bro, like, holy is this Autism Awareness Month? Are you let me Google this. Is it Autism Awareness Month? Brother, that shit was like 2 months ago. Why the f are you being this retarded? Are you being this retarded for free?
Dude, Hassan is really living in La La Land, bro. I don't know how warped your brain has to be to actually believe in what he says to that extent. Like, it's crazy. Hassan's the type of guy to accuse you of being toxic while simultaneously slandering like 50 people daily, you know, promoting terrorism, waving a gun around. Like, how is other people the toxic guy? Like, you're the one doing all this shit. Then he talks about people comparing Hassan and Asmongold.
There are people on this earth who are actually going to pretend that Hassan and Asmongold are the same thing. And I really want you to think about that. I really, really want you to think about that. There are people who actually think they're one and the same, and they're not so different. It's psychotic to me, guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're completely different. I never really got this argument because Asmon is definitely, at least from what I've seen, he's definitely more fair with his criticism. And, you know, you cannot like what he says, obviously. But you're never going to see him randomly cook up slanders, calling people rapists, pedos, mother killers, or whatever, out of nowhere, right? Without evidence or something, which is something Hassan definitely does. And anyone can see that and respect Asmon way more than someone like Hassan. Also, he's not glazing terrorists. I think that's, like, the main point there.
Autism weaponized. Engaged. I love terrorists. Like, bro, there's no way you see yourself as a victim. Hyper manipulative streamers like Hassan do this quite a lot, where they will state something like it's so obvious, like everybody already knows this. Yes, Hassan, it is very hard for a normal human being to rationalize the fact that you said, I support the Houthis 10 tones down. They deserve a Nobel Peace Prize.
Peace is actually bombing people, guys. Don't you know that? That's what it's all about. That's what we preach. That's what we want the world to come to. Actual, you know, terrorists getting Nobel Peace Prizes. I mean, you gotta be a different level of loony to actually take anything Hassan says seriously at all. I want to bring back hatred and National Socialism while pretending I was against it. How dare my enemies be more historically literate than me? Okay, moving on to some iDubbbz updates. Dan Saltman tweeted, so Idubbbz and Anissa are selling their house to pack up for Canada, according to Kino Casino Clips. They owe $720K on the house from what I can tell, and are trying to sell it for what they paid for. Good luck. After realtor and selling fees, they might come away with $150K, give or take. Dude, there's just no way, man. Now, do take this with a grain of salt. I don't know how these people have found this out. So I'm just gonna say this is speculation for now, but oh my god, Ethan has actually ruined their life, dude. Also, it appears that Idubbbz owns the house 100%, and Anissa doesn't have any ownership in it, outside from the fact that they are married. Wow, actually something that Idubbbz owns himself. He doesn't even own his entire life, bro. This is like the most shocking thing out of this entire situation. By the way, how stupid is this? They're trying to sell it for what they paid for? That is like not realistic at all, is it? Dude, the thing is, Ethan didn't even take a penny from them. So I'm not understanding how they are in this bad of a financial situation. Like, I know they completely tanked their event and everything, but I thought they, you know, made sure that they got their cut before charity and stuff. Oh wait, the event actually probably didn't make anything, so yikes. But yeah, I knew like the Hassan orbiters were screwed and everything because of the whole lawsuit and stuff, but Idubbbz and Anissa going broke too is absolutely crazy. I mean, it seems like they're packing up and leaving the country. Like, oh my god, the ultimate L. That content cup led to the most insane butterfly effect I could never have anticipated. You know, Ethan is in the distance just laughing maniacally or something. They failed at stealing from charity, deserve to lose everything. Ethan should buy it. No. That is diabolical. So now everybody is just chiming in. We got Boogie2988 offers Idubbbz advice on how to get through a divorce. Anissa is leaving you. If Idubbbz wants advice on how to get through his impending divorce, hit me up. Anissa's leaving you. Good luck to all the hookers you'll bang. No way bro is getting insulted by Boogie. When Boogie is dunking on you, it's time to pull a Leafy and disappear. Legal Mindset responds, do we need a family law stream for Idubbbz? No, bro. When the lawyer is memeing on you, you just, oh my god, you're so cooked, man. Idubbbz will have to hire hookers to F other dudes in front of him to cope with the divorce. Oh yeah, he does enjoy watching. Right, so Idubbbz has also responded to Ludwig. If you remember, Ludwig actually grew a spine and decided to defend Ethan, said that it wasn't his fault that Creator Clash failed. So basically this person messaged, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to bring up what Lud said, but if not, feel free to delete this message, Ian. How do you feel about it if I'm allowed to ask? Because holy moly, sometimes I think maybe everyone needs the button when they are live. So the button is like something to like censor yourself or whatever. It wasn't that bad, to be honest. It could have been worse. Dude, how pathetic it is that you have to literally ask somebody, oh, am I allowed to ask this question to you, when it's not even like personal or anything like that. This is just like public drama. They literally gotta treat him like this hypersensitive pussy. It's crazy. Anyways, he responded, you're allowed to talk about it. I just choose not to because it's not something I want to occupy my brain with. And then like the brain emoji. Ah yes, Idubbbz' absolute giga level brain. It cannot be interrupted with thoughts of pointless drama. Not like you built an entire channel out of it. Not like you did that whole content cop starting this whole drama. It's just crazy that you're so involved in this entire thing, and then the second it completely turns back on you, then you're like, well, you know, it's not something I choose to occupy my limited brain space with. And then they'll bring up all these like philosophical arguments of, you have one life and you choose to talk about drama. Like, come on, like, miss me with that bullshit. And then we just got a picture of Idubbbz looking more and more lobotomized by the day, by the way. He's so beaten down. Imagine a timeline where he swiped his V-card literally anywhere else. Like, dude, that is so unlucky that you happen to meet Anissa, bruh. Divorce very close. Somebody just posted the emoji. This is basically what happened to his brain. It got punched in. As it turns out, there's not much occupying inside his brain. Maybe Hassan Schlang. If I'm allowed to bring up, if I'm allowed to ask, the way these people grovel and put content creators on pedestals is so embarrassing. It's not even just content creators. It's like he probably has this, you know, so-called safe space in his Discord or whatever like platform he has, where he has to curate all the discussion, right? That's the only way these people can ever exist, and that's the only way their ideas are even allowed to grow. Because if there's any bit of discourse, you will instantly realize that these people have no leg to stand on. So the only way they can do it is make sure you police everybody's speech, make sure everybody is saying the right things. Oh, don't mention this person, they might bring up some harmful things. Meanwhile, the harmful things are literally just facts. Anyways, moving on to Ethan Klein getting confronted IRL by supposedly like deranged Hassan fans, I'm guessing. Ethan Klein shouts out a quote-unquote fan after that fan found him in public and asked him his opinion on Palestine. Not a fan, by the way.
All right. Hey, look, we got a question for you.
Sure.
We already know what your answer is.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
what is your stance on Palestine?
I love it.
You love Palestine?
Yeah.
You went to Israel though. You support Netanyahu.
No, you don't.
You don't support Netanyahu?
No.
Stop it, bro. She was in the IDF.
You Yeah.
voted against him.
You voted against him. What
Yeah.
about Ben Gvir? How do you feel about Ben Gvir?
Oh, I think he's insane. Yeah, he's a monster.
You think he's a monster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who said that? No, that guy sucks. I mean, he's worse than sucks.
All right, cool. So this is the final test, buddy. Get a free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine?
Yeah.
From the river to the sea?
Yeah.
My man, I appreciate that. Okay, go. What about you? You were in the IDF. So. Wait, hold on. You were in the West Bank. You used to go in people's houses in the middle of the night?
He's the secretary.
You're a secretary. Can we get a free Palestine from you?
Sure, free Palestine.
All right, cool.
Dude, how absolutely pathetic is this? So these people are confronting him IRL, telling him to say things he's already said online. He has literally said that he supports Palestine a million times, and these absolute goons still don't understand it. They still don't know his beliefs that he's constantly said, because Hassan and his orbiters keep constantly lying about him to the point where people are confronting him IRL, dude. How absolutely pathetic. And then this guy was so surprised as well. He's like, oh my god, wow, they actually said it. I can't believe these evil Israel supporters, Israel dick riders are saying the word. I totally got them. So Ethan responded, love running into my old friend, dating in Money 101. You can't see him in the video, but it was my boy here and another dude. I love running into fans. Right, so I don't know what they wanted to do by saying this stuff, by confronting them. I think it's just really pathetic. I feel like the people online, particularly the Hassan supporters and stuff, they've been harassing and spreading lies about him so much that it has literally distorted the view of people. And the only disagreement they had is that Ethan doesn't support, you know, Hamas terrorists who literally kill civilians and rape people, right? And until Ethan declares his unending support for absolutely everything, all the extremes, even like some of the worst people on earth, they will just never be satisfied. So here's some comments. Anyone who consumes their content knows that their positions on this have remained the same and exactly as they said in this video. Wow, very surprising. This is so silly. You guys are trying to get a gotcha moment, but this has always been their stance. What do you want from them? Learn to see a bit of nuance, folks. It's really not that hard. Remember, being in the IDF is mandatory, and you shouldn't hold people to something like that when the punishment is jail. Be kind to others, get to know them before making rash judgments. Oh, absolutely. The person in this video also thought that Hila was some sort of weird, you know, murdering freak or whatever. When she was like a secretary, she had to sign up to mandatory service. Like, let's be honest. If Hassan was born in Israel, he is signing up. All right, he's not gonna be the one guy like, well, actually, I'm going to jail. He doesn't have any goddamn conviction. He would probably be unaware of a lot of things even there. So I don't know. It's just so stupid to hold people to the standard. Everyone who thought Ethan has been against Palestine has been brainwashed. He's vocal about his support for years before October 7th. Stop listening to Snark. It's embarrassing. Snark, Hassan, all these people just constantly lying about him. It's crazy. Ethan and Hila voted against Netanyahu twice and have been vocal about Palestine for years. They aren't the enemy. And that's the main thing here. Everybody is looking for an enemy, looking for people to actually hate, harass online for no justifiable reason. This is what happens when you only get your information secondhand from tankies. He has no idea what Ethan's stance is and he still tries to harass him over it. Right, so there's another person being harassed over their nuanced take on the Israel-Palestine issue. This person has ContraPoints, and it ties into the whole Ethan situation. Basically, they said, so many leftists feel betrayed because I haven't made a video on Palestine. Do they actually want a video? Will they be happy if I get in the bath and pour milk on a mannequin of Netanyahu? Do I oppose the genocide? Yes. Do I feel angry about it? Yes. I feel a lot of other things, doom, misery. Leftist pro-Palestine movement quickly decided their primary goal was not merely opposition to the genocide, but opposition to Zionism in general. Zionism is a very broad category. Most Jews are Zionists. Anyone who supports the two-state solution is a Zionist. It was politically infeasible. As usual, leftists has championed a doomed cause. Introduced dangerous ambiguities. Dread, the online left has spent the last 20 months distributing hundreds of photos of dead children. Main effect has been to create a population in a constant state of blood-boiling rage. I fear this may be worse than useless. Anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism are not the same, but in practice, the way Israel is perceived seeps out in the attitudes towards Jews in general, especially people like Hassan, bruh. They conflate the two all the time, basically use it as replacements. Even Hassan's Houthi terrorist friend basically uses Jews and Zionists as synonyms. Does that mean Israel should not be criticized as sanctioned? Absolutely not. Bitterness, much of the online left spent all of 2024 focusing on Palestine. The campaign had the following effects. 0 Palestinian lives were saved. But don't worry, Denim's got a GoFundMe. May have contributed to the re-election of Trump. TLDR, I see the situation as bleak, intractable, extremely divisive, and devoid of any element that could be appropriately transformed into political entertainment. That's why I haven't made a video about it. I'm sure other bread tubers have different opinions. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure people like Noah Sampson will come out and call you an absolute genocide defending loser or something. ContraPoints is doing what no other bread tuber can figure out, being self-aware and acting responsibly based. Yeah, I mean, caring about human lives in general is very hard, guys. Caring about people on both sides and, you know, innocent civilians on both sides, for the hardest thing in the world for demonic people online. Anyways, Ethan responded, thank you, ContraPoints. It's important to remind people that there is space to be anti-genocide pro-Palestine, but also against annihilating Israel. Many leftists would rather focus on purity tests and social credits than having a meaningful and realistic conversation about creating a lasting peace. Right, so Anissa is mad at her, obviously. She wants to get involved as usual. She reposts a tweet calling out the statement. Interesting how the left are two unreasonable people, never seem to center the thoughts, feelings, or opinions of actual Palestinians themselves. It's not the left that was sharing images of dead children, it was Gazans desperate for someone to witness them. Anissa doesn't have enough brain cells left to give an actual take. And if you replace Gazans with Ukrainians, they'll roll their eyes. Unserious middle-class losers. Well, don't worry, they're going to comfortably live in a house in Canada now, after losing about $1 million on their current house. Oh my god, what is this picture? We got Sam Cedar looking absolutely pucked by Hassan, looking straight at him. Ethan responded, Sam Cedar has lost the last shred of dignity he had. It's not that he had Hassan on. It's this pathetic photo of him fawning over him. Bro, you're 58 years old, man. You look pathetic. No one cares about your opinion, Ethan. You're just a conservative now. Yes, yes, of course. Ethan, the Omega lefty, is now a conservative, MAGA, right-wing Trump grifter, of course. Of course. How are these people real, honestly? Like, it's crazy. You just can't disagree on a single point ever. Otherwise, you're branded as this, like, extreme right-wing conservative or something, bruh. Now, moving on to Destiny. Destiny got confronted on the Piers Morgan show for his tweet making fun of dead kids, and he responded.
Question, Destiny. Destiny, I want to ask you a question. So, I heard God killed those kids because they were using NordVPN promo code Destiny to get around the Texas ban. On reflection, do you think that was grotesquely tasteless thing to be posting?
Absolutely not. The hand wringing here. Oh my God! Stop. If you want to talk about dead children, then you should talk about the residents of Kerr County who rejected using ARPA funds to build the very siren system that Ted Cruz was over here virtue signaling about. Now that the kids are dead, last I checked, the siren system isn't bringing anybody back to life. Okay, the very same system that they could have built for the better part of the last decade, they didn't want to touch those ARPA funds because they thought that if they did, Biden would go and steal their homes.
I feel like Destiny keeps saying unhinged shit to go viral and to be invited to all these shows. I mean, it's good rage bait, I guess. It's a good strategy. But yeah, man, I guess just stop making fun of dead kids, dude. I mean, I don't know how terminally online you gotta be. I know Destiny's like a prime contender for that one. But yeah, he goes on this long rant, like finding justifications for it. Well, actually, X person did this person did that. Yes, okay, whatever. We condemn everything. I'm just saying, it's a little tasteless to be, you know, and make fun of Dead kids. It's not really hard to not do. Now, Aspen also responded, basically some quick context. Destiny was saying like, oh, how can people pretend to care about dead kids when they voted in, I guess, the wrong candidate or the wrong bill or did the wrong policy? Basically, the people didn't do what he wanted them to do, so he's allowed to make fun of dead kids. That's basically his logic. If only you did what I said, you know, I, Destiny, can obviously predict the once-in-a-century flood, you know, and I could have stopped all of this, but you didn't listen. Therefore, I get to make fun of dead kids. Really sound logic here.
At the same point, the fault still lies with the legislators, the voting population, and the congressmen that make this happen. It at no point in time has anything to do with the kids. The kids didn't do anything wrong. That's the difference. It's the same as like when the LA fires happened. Everybody made jokes about the LA fires being, you know, California, you know, the government being retarded. But I don't think that there were a lot of people making jokes and talking about how the California fires, it's good that they're burning them because they're liberals. And I think that the people that were doing that were viewed as assholes then too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that was basically another one of Destiny's justifications. Well, you know, X person made fun of X situation. Therefore I can do it. Literal 5th grader logic, like, no, but he did it. Why can't I do it? It's like the triple quadruple down is crazy. Like, how hard is it to have basic human decency? You can criticize the policies and the people and even call out the hypocrisy. Just, you know, why make fun of the kids and the families affected? It's like, it's just kind of cruel, no? But I feel like he doesn't give a shit. This is like his entire online presence, you know? And I do enjoy when he shits on his son, like this clip.
First of all, what difference does it make for me if he's a billionaire or not? There are plenty of people who...
Okay, Hassan's dad is a billionaire, 100%.
...are related to incredibly wealthy individuals.
Related to? Wow. What? What is that euphemism? Related to? Like, oh, that guy? Yeah, I'm related to him. Oh, what do you mean by related to him? It's my dad.
Well, at least we can agree on the Hassan hate. Alrighty, moving on to Dean Withers.
I'm looking for
basically, he's like
chat
this
game
progressive TikToker who like debates people. I guess Diet Destiny, Diet Hassan. And basically, he was debating someone, and he got so mad that he wanted to call CPS on this guy's kids. It really seems like these people learned exactly from the Hassan versus Ethan situation, and the whole Goon Squad fans calling CPS on his kids. And he's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Why is everyone doing this cringe shit? It's like the new swatting or something. Dean Withers orders his fan base to dox a father and report him to CPS for saying the children aren't able to consent.
Once again, we cover Dean Withers. Dean is, well, actually was, the biggest progressive TikToker. A couple days ago, we talked about his anxiety pen meltdown.
It's an anxiety pen. I'm sorry that I have anxiety. God, get the fuck out! You answer my question. Do you think that you have the right to consent to 65-year-old men looking at your son while he's naked?
I wouldn't allow it.
Do you think
That's
that
my
you have the
authority to
right?
follow.
Do you think that you have the right to allow it? Do you think if you did allow it, that you would be violating the consent of your child?
They have no choice in the matter whatsoever. It's my decision as the parent. And I wouldn't put my kid in that situation. That's why I think pageants are weird in the first place. I would never...
So here's what we're going to do. I think that you don't deserve to have any custodial rights of your child. So...
Imagine being like a parent with like a job and some random TikTok kid just decides this based off of a conversation.
And especially because the father said the opposite of what Dean thought.
So you said that you think that parents have every right to exploit and traffic their children. So
No, that's not what I said.
So I'm not going to debate it with you. That is what you said. For those watching, their handle is...
Nope.
It's going to be their handle. If there happens to be anybody in here, good. It has like facial recognition software.
Oh my God.
Okay, what's your name? So I want to find who you are so I could call CPS and have them take your child away from you. Feel free to like take his profile picture. You could save his profile picture, run it through some like reverse image search. Maybe it will link back to like a Facebook where you could find his name. Feel free to take that information and report it to authorities in this area. Maybe it's like his local CPS.
Oh my God. So you're telling me the guy literally said, I wouldn't put my kid in this situation. And then this guy just ignored it and is like, well, we need to take your kids away. Like, do you purposely tune out information you don't want to hear just because you want to get triggered? Like, how much estrogen is this guy on? It's crazy. He's like looking for a reason to get extremely emotional. It's just disgusting, the kind of people that are out there online with an audience these days. I've been telling you all this time, politics rots your brain. Like, it's supposed to be a debate. Why don't you beat him with your arguments rather than going after them IRL? Like, how do you get so pissy that you want your chat to go look up this guy, dox this guy, find his face, take his kids away? Smartest Hassan fan here.
I'll go ahead and leave him on the live for around another 20 or 30 seconds here before we
So everybody can screenshot his face?
Anybody that's interested in trying to do
So
this,
you can dox him and call
can, like, grab his
CPS?
profile picture.
This is something that I think that you probably should get in trouble for. If you are making a call to weaponize a government agency that is meant to protect battered, beaten, abused, and molested children, and you want to weaponize that, you really need to take a vacation from public life. And what's so insane about it is that these people are so cavalier about this that they just go out and they say this shit in front of everybody. He made a response video. He said the situation was just a prank. I don't know about that.
This is now gonna impact my life. If I ever stop doing what I'm doing right now, I want to go get another job or something. My employer looks up, sees that I doxed an innocent father and I'm a pedophile and that I just was making a joke. Dude, like, this shit will, like, f me for life.
Oh my god, there's no way he's playing victim. The amount of cry bullying is crazy. It's perfectly fine that you get to completely screw
kind of
over
fun
that
game.
other dude's life. You know, you want to
try it.
dox him, get his kids taken away from him, right? Ruin his life. And then you're slandering him in front of, you know, your entire audience there. And then when the internet turns on you for being an unhinged lunatic, you're like, oh, this can actually affect me, guys. You can't make this shit up, bro. You should absolutely be banned for this. Maybe even get like a fine or a prison sentence, because this is criminal shit. You're weaponizing government agencies for the wrong reason. Absolutely insane stuff. This child is basically the embodiment of Reddit. That's an easy lawsuit against him. Hope he gets sued into oblivion. Child has never been disciplined in his life. His parents should be ashamed of themselves. This kid has never been punched in the face. Performative gasping